to winners finals. Here we go. I feel like all of the other co-commentators have left.
Did everyone just like go to bed like Banjo left and now it's just me and you?
I'm just vibing.
Oh hell no! I just do want to interrupt.
Yeah, Sam.
I was let you take your turn.
I encourage
But now we get to watch the
interruptions. I encourage
yeah.
them. In fact, everybody go ahead because I need to take a little bit of a break.
Fair
I
enough.
need to stand up.
Look at Mono putting the pressure on Hitman, which is crazy because Bison is a very high pressure character, but Mono knows his matchup very well, clearly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, Bison's one of the more popular tournament characters, right? Like you see a lot of Bisons have a ton of success, just like Hitman here.
Ooh,
Great cover. That's a problem. When Bison becomes an infinitely more annoying character when V-Trigger is activated because of the mobility options, the teleportations, and the damage potential. With that mobility.
Oh, just slap him. Pop, pop. It's out.
He gives him the backhand.
Yo, Bison, what do the right hands say to the face? Slap.
Putting down some purple flirt.
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, this is a purple match. About to turn into Grape Fanta.
Yeah, shout out to Xanax attack by Future.
Ooh, side switch.
Great.
Yeah, it was a really good block, but Mono actually got position control, which is what they wanted.
Crawling in. Man,
Look at this.
look at these. You can't interrupt. There's no. Oh,
Mono's
no.
airtight right now.
Boom! Slam to the ground. Jump on the ball.
Bounces him. He challenged there?
Oh man, this is gonna be.
Oh,
my
hit
goodness.
Who blocked that? Who blocks that? Nobody. Oh, he goes for the reversal. Yeah, smart.
Stinky mix-ups. Oh, he's got the grape out. What's going?
Air
He flies into the
hit with
grape.
bombs.
He flew into the grape.
I kind of like that idea though. He thought he could fly over the purple orb, but unfortunately, sometimes you can't escape the purple rain, baby. Rest in peace, Prince.
Yeah.
Rip indeed. But hey, now the round's tied 1 apiece.
Mine is big. Good punish from Mono coming in hot. Coward crouch. Look at this pressure reset.
Oh man, just walking on in.
You know, that's great awareness on Hitman's part though. He knows when to when it's his turn to trade and challenge against F.A.N.G's pressure. Because a lot of players wouldn't know. This is a really obscure character. Still not picked after 5 seasons.
Yeah, F.A.N.G is definitely a specialist character that's very rare to see anywhere. And if you don't know the tricks to him, he's extremely hard to fight. But once you kind of get the hang of a lot of the old niche things he does, it can still be really annoying, but it helps a lot.
Yeah, like those knees. And that fireball orb setup, like you're like, does it hit me overhead? But if you play a lot of F.A.N.G s, which I hope you don't, because that's a bad character, shouldn't be picked. Unless you're really good, like Mono, then like you wouldn't know that the fireballs are overhead, so you'd be blocking high instead and getting hit with the lows. But Hitman luckily knows that, recognizes that. Unfortunately, doesn't take that first game though. That's all Mono. Extra pressure.
And I think, like, to add to that point, right, like, this is something I was actually kind of heckling people in our Discord yesterday for Utah because they were like, man, Mono doing work, F.A.N.G is so cheap. And I was laughing because I'm like, no, it's that Mono is just so damn good with this character.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Yeah,
F.A.N.G
but
is still bad. Mono makes him look good.
yeah, Mono makes him look good because Mono is a strong player, right? There's some fundamental aspects to like every fighting game, for example, like setting up a string and figuring out what your opponent's tendencies are after you do a string. And you can see here Mono's excellent at doing that. He's recognizing when Hitman wants to press and challenge and counter-reacting. Now there's some F.A.N.G trickery right there with the empty jump low.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fuzzy overhead.
Oh, switch under it. Tried to jump again. He's just flying around.
Great blocks there by Mono. Mono's trying to create some separation for himself. Now he's out of the corner, but unfortunately got caught with the crouching knee and punch. Wow. Hitman taking that first round, the second game.
Oh, okay. Got some pressure going here. Reversing the stakes a bit. Putting some heavy pressure.
Good challenge there. Yo, he shortchanged that reversal trying to get something going. But now Mono on the offensive, setting up shop again. Gonna throw a poison ball out, put down the block. Aaron. Crush counter.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, he just grabs him.
Yeah. One for the tech, got the throw instead. Good confirm off the Psycho Axe.
Oh,
he's out.
Catches it.
And this is a position where Bison really wants to be at, because now he gets to control the screen from mid-screen, and he can really have his way with F.A.N.G there. Because F.A.N.G really, once you get past the orbs, like, you can react to it at this portion of the screen, right? Oh, he doesn't. He blocks. Great awareness.
Walks across up, gets tossed. But now both players the full V trigger. Bison's gonna look to activate here. EX is gonna slide.
Getting under it.
Dashes.
And you see,
Keeping that bay.
you see a lot of times Mono's actually resetting back to neutral, like, he's looking really slick, right? But he's trying to actually create some separation with himself. That way Bison doesn't get into Bison's optimal pressure range, which is right around here. And this is where Mono has to actually hold his pressure, be patient, and try to find an opening for himself. And there's the opening, but unfortunately there's 10 seconds left. We don't know if he's going to be able to do something, and unfortunately he doesn't. Game 2 goes to Hitman.
Yeah,
and Hitman doing a great job.
Very good adaptation.
Yeah, and like big risk for Mono, but if you think about it based on the time, if a counter hit jab came out, cool. Mono had big damage, could have taken the life lead and ran away, right? So pretty good risk reward situation there for Mono, but didn't pay off.
It is all tied up right now. A lot of great adaptation from Hitman. Definitely not holding any of this pressure. Laying on his own right now.
Absolutely. You find that Hitman's finding a lot of success when he enters Bison's very good range. He was right outside or within stand for his punch. That way he can either do stand for his punch, challenge with the crouch mid punch, or challenge with the crouch jab. And you see there, that crouch jab, that stand jab there, starting all the pressure. But Mono managed to break his way out of there.
My man is the Devil's Reverse? For the headstone? Sorry.
This is a lot of pressure. He's going back. Oh, try to get the circle right there. Oh, the air-to-air. Oh,
no,
the punish for the Devil's Reverse. My man did medium punch, canceling the fight just to get a little bit more damage. And that's like Mono showing like excellent optimization with F.A.N.G, a character that, like, once again is not played that often. But Hitman challenging, showing that he does know a bit of the F.A.N.G matchup, challenging those needs.
What's tough for Hitman here, and they're doing a good job of showing the fight, but like Mono also has a really good Bison, right? So you know that Mono knows Bison's choices.
For sure. Mono's a legacy Bison player. He used to play Bison in Street Fighter 4, early on in Street Fighter 5, but now he's finding a lot of fun with F.A.N.G.
You can definitely see his prowess with the character. So even on his pressure, it's relentless.
Yeah, that was insane. What the hell was that mix?
That's one of the big tricks with F.A.N.G. is he's such a tricky character. Like,
yeah, he can do orb into instant overhead, and you have to hold it. You just have to block it, because if you block high, you might get hit with the crouch sweep. You're gonna get hit low, or if you block low, you get hit with the 50-50 instant overhead, and that's what we see here with Mono.
Yeah, and speaking of orb, F.A.N.G has actually a tool that a lot of characters do not have against Bison, which he has the slide where he can go right under the really pressure orb he has when he shoots out the projectile, which is something that he's been using a lot, and it's been key to how he's been playing, how he's keeping some of his pressure going. Right now, Hitman's getting some of his own. Getting shoved in the corner now. Oh, there's the mix.
Yeah, great side switch. He's using that arcing fireball to great effectiveness.
Oh, that was really good area.
Jump back buttons.
Yeah, jump back button, cancel the flight, gets a little more damage. Once again, that arcing fireball, you're seeing a lot of usage of it.
Oh,
didn't have meter. Good awareness from Hitman though. Double dash into the meaty. Trying to tie things up against MonoPR.
Yeah, once again, Hitman, like Bison gets to engage in a lot of pressure here, so Mono has to really be active, and you see that right here. Mono's pressing a lot of buttons, creating a lot of strings and frame traps for himself, but as I said, he gets challenged.
Yeah, the thing with how Mono's been playing, he changes the pace of the match a lot. Like, he sometimes will go and try to like zone him out a little bit with like the up balls and then the fountain. And then he'll sometimes just go right in his face like this, go for the mix-ups, slide under. And it's very tricky to deal with. And right now he's got the life lead. It's working out for him. Like this kind of the zony area he's going.
Great awareness there. Great blocks by Mono managed to sneak his way out of the corner now, trying to reset the pressure, making Hitman once again work and come to F.A.N.G. And once again, you mentioned that Mono is excellent at changing up the pace, and here's what he's doing right now. Now that he has a life lead, he's just playing keep away, making sure that he's not as active. And there he is. He takes that round with excellent efficiency.
As soon as he gets that life lead, right, you see him start to set up F.A.N.G shop, right? Drops the poison cloud, throws up the air ball, and then kind of just get ready to see what M.Bison's doing to come in. Really, really good patient play.
Yeah, he tries to get him antsy. He's got the life lead. He doesn't have to do that much. If he's got that much of a life lead and he's that comfortable, he's able to really capitalize off of it very well, as we've been seeing.
And there it is. You can see a little bit of frustration from Hitman, because every time Mono presses a button, Mono manages to stop his strings a little early, and Hitman can't get started.
Yeah. And even if he does get started, right, like Mono seems to have all the reads to challenge in the right pressure strings, and Hitman's not getting these big punishes. Right there, you saw him drop the punish of the sleeves, and now Mono, big life lead, he's out of the corner, or not out of the corner, but out of the setup from the ball, and he's right here. He gets him with the EX lead.
Gets him with the random.
Yeah, catching him walking forward, and I like that because once again, he manages to change up the pace. He manages to coax Hitman into walking forward and hits him with the EX lunge punches.
Yeah, he's been.
Well, I mean, they're not. It's not really called the EX lunge punches, but
same, right? Like, and he does such a good job of making stuff that normally you think would be Bison's strengths weaknesses.